Hey, today I will talk about how I play against Invoker and Outworld Devourer. These are two mid heroes that's being spammed a lot in pubs and people have a hard time to deal with because they are pretty unbalanced right now. But there's some things you can do in your games, not only heroes you can pick, but only stuff you can do inside the game with all different heroes that will increase your chances to winning against these heroes. So first of all, I will go through the heroes that I'm talking about. So let's start with Invoker. Invoker is a unique hero in that case that he has these three abilities. Quos, who gives him HP regen and bonus strength, and Vex does give attack speed and movement speed and agility. Exhort gives damage and bonus intelligence. But these aren't spells, like they don't do anything more than give plus stats, right? But if you combine this with his ultimate invoke that he gets at level 1 now, he can make different spells like Sunstrike and Ice Wall and Force Spirit and whatever. There's a lot of different spells. I'm not gonna go through all of them. But he's basically a spell cannon. Like he just spam shits out and controlling the team fights, and is really annoying. And he's never gonna have a downtime inside the game. He's gonna be strong pretty much the entire game. So how do you counter a hero like this? Invoker is an intelligence hero, which means that he has to get items that provide him with escape mechanisms and stuff that will make him live longer, because he has a small health pool and has no real escape tool in his spell artillery, or whatever you want to call it. It's I just realized now it's pretty ridiculous that he has all these things from Valve. Like he's a carrier, nuke, disabler, escape, and pusher. I don't really agree that he's an escape, because I think they're thinking about his ghost walk, but you can just get dust, and that's pretty much useless in the early stages of the game. So what I do against this hero, if I see my enemy team pick it, I instantly will think that it's gonna go mid. And if I'm playing a support role, I usually go a hero like Earth Spirit to counter him. It's a really good hero to shut down the enemy mid laner, because you can just at level 1 you have Rolling Boulder. It's a super strong level 1 ability. It's actually, even if Earth Spirit is played a lot as he is, this ability is still underrated. This spell is amazing. It's gonna provide you with kills in the early stages that you wouldn't get with any other hero. So Earth Spirit is one of the heroes I would pick against Invoker, because you can just you are basically faster than him, and you're gonna be able to tank more and be able to trade more hits with him, and with your other mid laner you're gonna be able to kill the Invoker a lot. So basically what you want to do against Invoker is kill him a lot in the early stages and just make him fall behind. Like he's gonna catch up at some point, because he has more spells. He's able to farm faster than any other hero basically, so he's gonna come back. But you can, in this, if you just make him fall behind quicker, or fall behind quick, you're gonna have a bigger chance of winning, because this is a game based around economy, and if you have the better economy, you're probably gonna have a higher chance than the enemy team to win the game. Another hero that's really good at this, that kind of fallen off, is Tusk. He basically have almost the same as Rolling Boulder. He can snowball in, but he also has Ice Shards, who is basically a different kind of Fisher. Basically, it's in some scenarios it's better than Fisher. In some scenarios it's not even close to as good as Fisher. But it's spammable. It's fast, and it's a pretty good hero against him. So these are two roaming supports that are really good. But if you're playing mid against Invoker 1 versus 1, what heroes can really deal with him? There's no real answer. Oh, sorry, I am just gonna shut down Facebook. I forgot this. There's no, he's obviously one of the superior mid laners right now in this patch. This is 6.87. No, 86. Sorry. So he's probably, the reason why he's picked is because no one really counter him. Like, there's no real answer to him. That's why he's so good. You can just insta pick it. But one hero that will never like lose to him in a 1 versus 1 scenario if you don't overstep and are really out of position is Zeus. Zeus is a hero I pick against Invoker when I play mid because you're gonna get away with your farm. You're gonna last it with Arch Lightning. You're gonna be way out of his range, so he can't touch you basically. You're never gonna kill him with this hero because you have no killing potential more than if the enemy Invoker is retarded. But you're gonna be able to not fall behind, not catch up, but you're not gonna fall behind basically. If I'm playing carry, a carry I choose to go with when I play against Invoker is if my team is not too angry at me, if I go this, is Legion Commander Safe Lane. It's a really good hero against Invoker because if you have a Blade Mail and Blink Dagger, you're gonna kill Invoker 9 out of 10 times. This hero is crazy good against Invoker, also can remove Cold Snap and annoying shit with press to attack. Another hero that's really good on the carry roll against Invoker is Anti-Mage, because you're gonna reduce basically almost all his damage output by 50% because of Spell Shield, and if you get some hits off, you have Mana Void. He's an intelligence hero, and this is the Anti-Mage, you know. Invoker's D-Mage, and this is the Anti-Mage, so yeah. If I'm playing offlaner, I usually go with sorry, I'm going with Faceless Void because Chronosphere is it's a really good ability for not only just team fights but to lock down this Invoker shit that's gonna run around and spam shits at your team. If you can lock him down for 4 seconds, you're gonna probably have a higher chance of winning the team fight. I can also go with Doom. Doom is a pretty good position 1 also. Basically because of his ulti Doom. It's gonna make him not be able to cast spells. It's pretty good. He's gonna be kinda slow, and yeah, this hero is also pretty good. I don't really know what to say about why it's good, but basically Doom. So let's talk about the other hero, Outworld Devourer. Outworld Devourer is also pretty fucking stupid hero right now because of Arcane Orb. You steal 5 intelligence per hit at level 4, which is ridiculous. It wouldn't be as ridiculous if it wasn't for 50 seconds. So you're gonna be able to stack that up in a team fight a lot. So what you wanna do with this hero is like get 4 or 5 hits off and then use your fucking atomic bomb, as I call it. It's I'm gonna get so much hate for this. Satist Eclipse. I do these videos in one go, so don't fucking hammer me too much. But yeah, this hero is really strong because of Arcane Orb, and he has an escape mechanism of some sort. If you have Blink Dagger and just Astral Imprisonment yourself, you're gonna be able to blink away if they don't have some AoE landing under the ground where you stand. So that's why this hero is pretty good. Some heroes that are really good at dealing with this hero, if they don't have an Omni Knight Outworld Devourer is a pretty common combination right now, so I'm gonna walk through how you counter that after this. But if they just have Outworld Devourer as a position 1, Draw Ranger is really good actually. It's a hero not much people think about, but the reason of this is the Gust. What OD is gonna do, he's gonna blink into the team fight, maybe, if you feel like he has the upper hand, and then you just gust him a bit away from you and you slow him and kite him basically. And he's not gonna be able to use Arcane Orb if he's silenced and can't imprisonment himself, and your team is gonna basically try and clean him up. So this is a pretty good carry for that. Another good carry for Outworld Devourer, let's see, I guess it's Juggernaut is pretty good, because if he starts to hit you, you can use Blade Fury and he won't be able to do Arcane Orb at you, and you can buy some time for your team to come and help you. It's pretty decent. There's like no real counter like, oh, this hero shits on Outworld Devourer, because if it was, this hero would not be able to be first picked in every pub game. Legion Commander is also again a pretty good hero against this. Outworld Devourer, okay, I will just say OD. OD is good because of the same reason as Invoker, because he can move around and do a lot of shit and do a lot of chaotic shit in team fights. So if you can be able to land a duel on him and attack him down with just right clicks, this hero is the way to go. So that's some heroes. You can't really gank him in the mid lane with heroes like Earth Spirit or Tusk, as you can do with the Invoker, because he has OD has Outworld. OD has Astral Imprisonment. He doesn't have Outworld Imprisonment. It's called Astral Imprisonment. Sorry. So he's gonna be able to Astral himself, and then you're in a shitty position with your hero and stuff like that. But another roaming support that's pretty good to deal with this hero is, let's see, where is he? Bounty Hunter is pretty good against this. You just stand in mid lane and invis and poke him sometimes in the early stages of the game, because he's not going to be able to use the Arcane Orb in the early stages, and you just poke him and try and do economic damage to him by killing the courier, or just denying his ward with sentries or whatever. So this is a good hero to deal with him as a support. In the mid lane, I recommend you just go Zeus again, because this is basically what you have to do. You cannot win the mid lane, so just go Zeus to get the same kind of value as they get. You can also go Invoker, but it's okay, I guess. He will one-shot your 4 spirits, but Invoker has a lot of different spells, so I guess it's fine against OD also. So when you face Outworld, Devourer and Omni Knight, the reason why Omni Knight is really good with Outworld is because of Repel. Repel provides magic immunity for 12 seconds at level 4, which is all that Outworld Devourer need. And if there's physical outburst, he has a Guardian Angel, so it's basically your get out of jail card, basically. The problem with Omni Knight is that you can purge his abilities. Purge is something that you can get with the item Diffusal Blade, or with the one of the neutral creeps. But that purge costs a lot of mana. I think it's 120 it costs, so it's pretty big. It's a pretty big investment in the early stages of the game. But you can get that creep with Doom, for example, and just purge it away, or you can get a diffusal carry like a hero that's not being played that much, but we saw a lot of love at the Star Ladder, was Phantom Lancer. That's a pretty good hero. Even if you one-shots the illusions, you don't really care about your illusions that much anymore, because you're gonna be able to, they don't have the same duration. But it's a good diffusal blade carry. You have an escape mechanism. It's good. Spectre is also pretty good against OD and Omni Knight. But you have to be like, you cannot just use it instantly. You have to see when you have to use it. Like if he has a repel on him, you don't instantly use it on him, because it has a low cooldown. I think repel has let's see. Repel has a 14-second cooldown, so it's basically a downtime of 2 seconds. So you just don't spam it. Just when you really can say, okay, if I use it here, I can get a kill. But you probably want to wait until he uses Guardian Angel also. Then you purge, basically. So that's some ways to deal with it. Another way to deal with it is out economy, the Outworld Devourer. You know they're gonna be a OD mid, so you cannot win the mid lane, basically. So I hear like Naga Siren in the safe lane, or where is he? Or like Terrorblade, where you just farm the shit out of the enemy team. Alchemist works also. Is really good. Oh yeah, one thing, evasion items are really good against OD also, because Arcane Orb is an attack modifier. It's based around his attack. Auto attack. So if he misses, he doesn't get anything more than he lose 100 mana. Mana isn't really a problem with Outworld Devourer because of Essence Aura, but it's still something, and you won't lose any intelligence, and that's a good thing, right? I try to do these videos quick, that's why I talk so insanely quick and whatever, and just go basically through stuff really quick here. That was a lot of quick. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Thanks.